is it one of the most important elements on a CV?
I absolutely think so, because for me, when I was in my 30s, I didn't have children and I was selfish. And when I had a child and learnt the skill base, if I can be chairman of the chopping board, chairman of the ironing board, and chairman of the scheduling board, I can be chairman of a company. And I think those skills translate so well into the workforce. And I think if we were to pay all the mothers in this country the money that they are actually worth for the jobs that they do, we would be bankrupt. And those skills are essential in the workplace. I've run companies and I would prefer to hire women who have children because they can multitask. They know how to settle arguments. And quite frankly, if you can settle a toddler argument, you can settle a debate in the House of Commons.
No, that's ridiculous. I mean, I can see how you would say that having experience with children's tantrums is useful for parliamentary debates. That makes a lot of sense. However, it's completely ridiculous to say that you'd prefer to hire mothers. Why would you say that? I mean, the skills that you need for raising children are not at all the same skills that you need for running a company.
I totally disagree.
In what way does changing nappies translate to running a boardroom exactly?
If you can change a nappy, you can change the world.
Well, I can change nappies, and I don't have a child, so...
Yes, but you say that you've got nieces and nephews. And
I've got nieces, yeah.
Yeah, OK, you've got nieces. But you've chosen not to have children.
Yeah.
And I respect that decision. But I think you will regret that further down the track.
Well,
what happens if you meet somebody... I'm just saying, what happens if you do meet somebody who desperately wants to have a child?
But that's kind of a different argument, isn't it? What we're talking about here is something different. We're talking about, does this empower you in the workplace? Are you better because of it?
Because I think women, when they have children, they are more focused, they are more driven, they are more passionate. They know that they have to get through.
Yes, absolutely.
You're focused.
And also, are you saying then that before you had children, you weren't responsible, you didn't have any work skills?
I ran a company.
Were you not a good employee before you had a child then?
Oh, yes, I was a good employee, but I wasn't as good as I am now.
But is that not a thing that just happens when you get older?
I have a greater ability to debate. I have a great ability to see things from both sides.
This is the problem that I have with what Andrea Leadsom says, because she said that because she's a mother, she has a greater stake in the future, and therefore she cares more about the future of this country.
Either way, is what I'm saying. It just makes me sad.
But this is the problem, though, because women have such a problem already getting to the top. We shouldn't be attacking each other.
That we, as women, aren't as good a person if in the workplace.
No, I absolutely have not said that.
Children.
I have never said that. I've never said anything like that. No, I'm here to say that you're not a better employee because you're a mother. You're not better or worse than me as an employee because you're a mother.
I'm saying I know from experience because I used to not be a mother and now I am. I'm a better employee. I'm a better person.
But who's to say that people who don't have kids would be good mothers anyway? I wouldn't be a good mother. Does that mean I would still be a better employee if I was a bad mum? How does that work? Are you saying that women that can't biologically have children, like Theresa May, by the sounds of things, are they worse employees somehow? Are they going to have worse careers?
I couldn't biologically have children, and I fought to have a child.
Oh, so it's their fault? So they just, if your womb doesn't work, sorry, you didn't try hard enough.
No,
what does that mean?
No, that's not the argument. I'm saying if you look at the skill base, the absolute skill base that you get, if you can organise your household, if you can do all of those things, it is the same skill base you need to run a business.
And you can't do those things unless you have a child. You can't organise your life.
No, I'm saying you're better at doing it. You're better. The debate isn't about whether you can or you can't. The debate is about who is better at doing it. And I steadfastly believe, as a mother, you are better running a business. You are better. Look at Margaret Thatcher. Look at Her Majesty the Queen. Look at people like Nicola Horlick, a mother of 9 who runs a business.
Oh, yeah, but hang on a second. I mean, I think Mark and Carol would say that Margaret Thatcher was not necessarily the most hands-on mother.
Yes.
She was actually looking after the country as opposed to looking after them.
And
so you're saying
women that can have nannies and things,
so you're saying it works back the other way, that you can actually be an incredibly powerful and successful woman and a mother, but the mother aspect is actually irrelevant because I want to concentrate on being a powerful woman.
But what I'm saying to you is I feel that as a mother I have learnt to be a better person and work better with people.
Why are you a better person than me?
I'm not saying I'm a better person than
you're saying that you've become a better person because you've had a child. Why are you a better person than you were?
So we're covering the same ground there. Let's let me just ask you about empathy. Do you think if you're a very powerful woman, absolutely nose down, and this is not my point of view, this is merely another part of the argument, that you would be more empathetic if you were a mother?
I think that's incredibly sad. Don't you think that's sad that people can't empathise and can't feel sympathy for other people unless they have a kid of their own?
No, I'm
that's
not
ridiculous.
saying. I'm saying you're
what about
better.
People who adopt?
No, you're missing.
What about people
you
who
are
adopt?
missing
Are they not
the point.
empathetic? What about people who have pets? Are they not empathetic?
Being better at having empathy. You have better empathy. No, it's not. If you have a child, you learn to give up a lot more. You
can sacrifice for other people. What if you have a sick mother to look after or a sick grandmother to look after?
Yes, we're not talking about sick mothers and sick grandmothers.
But there are other things that can teach you those skills. It doesn't have to be your biological child, and that is incredibly insulting to women that don't want kids and can't have kids. How do you think they feel listening to you say this?
I was told I couldn't have children, and I worked.
And you have, so you're not in that position anymore. So I don't think you can speak for women that can't.
Yeah, that's certainly.
Women who can't have children can adopt.
You are very lucky.
They can adopt.
So
they
women
can
who
foster.
can't have kids, they're not empathetic, no?
I'm saying. Sorry?
Women who can't have kids are not empathetic.
No, I'm saying women who can't have kids have been through an intense grieving process, and that gives them the skill set.
Right.
I'm sorry, but if you've been told you can't have children, you grieve.
Yes, absolutely.
And I grieved that, and I became more understanding. I became a better person for that.
Well, let's read a couple of comments here. Wendy says, all women are capable of achieving success regardless of whether they've had children or not.
I agree, Wendy.
Leanne says, it's about empowerment. Personally, becoming a mum of 2 has made me a better person. With the experience I have also become more confident in other aspects of my life, including my career. And Gabrielle says, it makes no difference in business whether you are a mother or not.
Absolutely.
You either have the drive and tenacity to achieve and excel, or you don't.
Exactly.
It's all about ambition and belief and absolutely nothing to do whether you are a mum or not.
For more of the same, just click here.
Do you think it's fair that you're in this situation now, considering a 13th child?
I don't make up the rules at the end of the day, and I'm not the government, so I've not said, oh, you could have so much in benefits. And obviously, if that's what they're giving me, I'm going to take it.